So the agenda is, as usual, we will discuss about the market. What is the current status of Nifty, Bank Nifty, some of the stocks, market का भी direction कहाँ है, market में भी fresh entry लेनी चाहिए, fresh buying करना चाहिए, या selling करना चाहिए, या जो है उसको hold करना चाहिए. So we'll discuss all that. We'll also discuss some of the trades that we have taken in the rZeuus Alfa group. And then we'll discuss some of the questions many members have. Okay. So those of you who don't know me, a quick background about myself. My name is Ritin Chaudhary. I'm a director at rZeuus Consulting LLP, which is into wealth management services. By qualification, I am an electronics engineer with MBA from SIBM. I'm into this wealth management business since 2017. Prior to that, I worked in the IT field for around 15 years in major MNCs like Cisco, etc. So that's a quick background about myself. So before we move, let's start with an interesting quote and something which I like very much. The future depends on what you do today. So whatever results you are getting today, in whatever field you are, whether it's your job, whether you are a student, or whether you are a businessman, it's because of the activities or actions that you have done in the past. Similarly, whatever you will get in the future will mostly depend on what you are doing today. So we are all here for trading and investment discussion. So it's good that we are spending time in learning and understanding the market better. So that will definitely help us to get better result in the coming days and weeks. So that's the idea I wanted to share. So as I said, we'll discuss about the market, Nifty, Bank Nifty levels to watch. Then some of the stocks I would like to discuss. Apart from these stocks, if you want me to look at some other stocks, you can share 2 or 3 stocks from your side also, most welcome. And of course, we'll take general question and answers. So, when I say market update, let's quickly talk about what is happening globally. Okay, because at the end of the day, whatever is happening, especially in the USA market and what USA Fed is doing, Fed is the Reserve Bank of USA. just like India में हमारा RBI है, वैसे USA में फेडरल रिजर्व है, which is सेंट्रल बैंक देयर. तो वो जो रेट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट उनका जो कम ज़्यादा होता है, उसके हिसाब से मार्केट पर काफ़ी इंटरेस्ट होता है, इम्पैक्ट होता है. अभी वी आर इन जनवरी 2023. जनवरी 2022 से इन्होंने रेट हाइक्स करना चालू कर दिया था, तो उसके बाद में मार्केट्स काफ़ी प्रेशर में थे. और मोस्टली अगर हम देखते हैं कि लास्ट 1 ईयर global markets were bearish. China market was bearish, US market was bearish, Europe market was bearish. We can see that on the charts also. Incidentally, Indian market outperformed the global markets, but still overall in 2022, the performance was not as great as 2021, just because of this Fed rate hike cycle in the USA. अभी क्या हो रहा है कि वो जो फेड का जो रेट हाइक का साइकिल था, इट्स काइंड ऑफ रिड्यूसिंग नाउ. उनका रेट हाइक का जो परसेंटेज है वो कम होते जा रहा है. So the last rate hike that was done was 0.5%. It was lower than compared to the previous one. The previous one was 0.75. So from 0.75, they have brought it down to 0.5. And maybe for another couple of months, it might be 0.5 or 0.25. And after that, it might stop. तो ओवरऑल उसकी वजह से मार्केट्स में बुलिशनेस है. अगर हम लास्ट 1 मंथ वगैरह देखते हैं तो मार्केट में बुलिशनेस है, मेजरली बिकॉज ये फेड रेट हाइक का जो साइकिल है ये चेंज होने की एक्सपेक्टेशन है मार्केट में. रेट हाइक्स कम हो जाएंगे या बंद हो जाएंगे, तो उसकी वजह से स्टॉक्स मार्केट में रैली आ सकती है. सो that is what is happening in the global market, and that's a very high level view of the global stock market. तो अभी जो हमारा रेगुलर टॉपिक ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है निफ्टी और बैंक निफ्टी, इसमें क्या हो रहा है. So let's take a look at the chart of Nifty and Bank Nifty. I hope everybody can hear me properly. अगर कुछ इश्यू है तो आप चैट बॉक्स में प्लीज मुझे बोलिए. Everybody with me? चलो. Okay, so let's look at the Nifty chart. Okay, this is the Nifty chart. Let us look at Nifty on a one-day time frame. By the way, this is TradingView application which I use for charting. Some of you might be aware, some of you may not be aware, but this is something that's very good for all type of chart analysis. Okay. So Friday was a red day. The candle we can see here. Let us look at what is the trends on weekly. So weekly, the candles that we see, 9 January candle and 16 January candle, these are basically indicating that the trend is reversing. Okay, I mean the bearish trend we started in first week of December, which continued till first week of Jan. It is about to reverse. Okay, these candles are not bearish or bullish, but these are typically neutral or indecisive candles. This is called as a spinning top candle, and this is a kind of a doji candle. Okay. So we can't say that the rally has started yet, but definitely the fall has stopped, and maybe there is a possibility that there will be reversal. Now, how do we identify that the reversal is happening? So that will depend on the levels. Okay. Now I have clearly given the support and resistance over here. Now, if Nifty remains above 18,200, then we can expect further rally. Similarly, if Nifty goes below 17,750, then there will be a steep fall. When I say steep fall, it can go all the way up to 16,000 also. I mean, not of course in one day, but it's quite possible. So, the point is that 18,200 is the resistance to look at, and 18,800 or 18,750, sorry, 17,800 or 17,750, that is the support zone. I don't think Nifty will make big moves next week. We should expect the market to range between 17,800 to 18,200 or 18,300, that type of levels. That's what I am expecting for the next week. You can just mention here so that you all can take a note. So this is the level that we are looking at for the resistance, and so this band is something that Nifty needs to overtake. Then only we can say that the market is breaking a range. So currently it's a range bound market, 18,200, 18,300 and 17,800. So this 500 points is somewhere the Nifty is trending currently. So once this range breaks, then we will have a clear direction whether Nifty is going up or down. So based on that, we will keep on taking the swing trades. We'll keep on taking short-term long trades as well as short trades. But the overall direction is not clear. We'll have to wait for the break of this range. Similarly, if we look at Bank Nifty, let us start from weekly. You should always look at the bigger picture and then narrow it down to the smaller time frame. So Bank Nifty is looking better. I mean, more bullish compared to Nifty, we can say. Incidentally, we are carrying long positions in Bank Nifty. If you remember, in the rZeuus Alpha group, I had given a Bank Nifty call buy, and we are carrying that. And Monday it is expected that Bank Nifty will do well because the result of some of the banks, ICICI Bank, Kotak Bank, etc., have been very good. So those who are carrying it will make good profit. So again, the resistance for Bank Nifty currently is 42,700, but I am expecting it to go to 42,250, that type of level next week, and the support will be around 41,900. So the range for Bank Nifty 41,900 to 43,200. So this is the range that we are expecting. I will be putting this summary in my Twitter handle. Most of you are following my Twitter handle, and you can quickly refer to the levels over there. So any question here on Nifty, Bank Nifty, or we can move on to the next points? So somebody has sent me a PM. Why is Bank Nifty doing better than Nifty? So see, it depends on the composition of Nifty and Bank Nifty, right? So obviously Nifty has got multiple stocks apart from banking stocks. Bank Nifty is focused only to the banking sector, and most of the banks are doing good, whereas outside the banking sector, a lot of stocks are not doing very good. IT is under pressure. Reliance particularly is under pressure. Now Reliance is a big part of Nifty, and if you know, the result of Reliance was bad. So on Monday, Nifty will be under pressure. In fact, I had mentioned in our group on Friday that there is a possibility of a gap down in Nifty. So if not gap down, at least it may not give a good rally because of the pressure in IT stocks as well as stocks like Reliance, etc. So that's the reason Nifty is bearish to neutral, whereas Bank Nifty is mostly quite bullish. Okay. So we spoke about Nifty and Bank Nifty. I will give the exact levels in the Twitter handle. Let us look at some of the stocks. I think I have already given the trades for these stocks, but let us look on the chart. ICICI Bank, let's take a look at it first. Okay, before we go to ICICI Bank, I would like to just share the S&P chart with you, Standard and Poor. Now, if we look at S&P, it's basically the major index in USA. So on one-day time frame, it is bearish, okay, but the bearish reversal is going on. And on 4 hours, if we look at, it might give a bull crossover next week. And if it gives a bull crossover next week, especially if it crosses this particular level on daily, okay. So the whole market will rally, the global market will rally, and along with that, Indian markets will also rally. So Nifty will cross 18,200, and Bank Nifty will also cross its resistance level. So let's see. By Monday or Tuesday, the things will be clear. Now coming back to our stocks, this is ICICI Bank. Okay. Now if we look at the weekly picture, ICICI Bank has taken a support over here, and since this support was a strong support area, support zone, that's the reason I had given a buy call for this in first week of January itself. And although it has consolidated here and it has kind of painted the reversal candles, and Saturday the result of ICICI Bank came, and it's very good result, very positive result. So expect some good rally in ICICI Bank. So the target that I have given are 903, which is like 5%, and it can go all the way up to 967, which will be close to 15%. So 5 to 15% upside we can expect in couple of weeks in ICICI Bank. Very decent. Again, I will give the levels on the Twitter handle. Then let's look at Tata Steel. As I mentioned on our group, again, rZeuus Alpha. Tata Steel has given a breakout. Okay, this is a trend line. This is a daily trend line which has been broken, and it's having bullish crossover on most of the indicators. So good bullishness is expected. So we can easily expect targets of 139 and 153 in the ascending order, provided it remains above 119 or 118. If it goes below 118, then high chances that it will go towards 104, 105. But then 104, 105 will again be a good level to enter Tata Steel. The reason Tata Steel is getting bullish is because the overall economy in US, Europe, US especially, and China is looking better. China was under a lot of pressure for last 1 year or so. Now it's expected that China reopening is happening, and because of the China reopening, the demand for things like steel and metals and infrastructure related materials will increase, and that's the reason stocks like Tata Steel are doing good. Similarly, the US economy might also start doing good. So because of which Tata Steel is doing, we can see the rally in Tata Steel. And of course, a lot of good things are happening with Tata Steel from the management point of view, from their business model point of view. So that's the reason we are bullish on Tata Steel, and the trade is shared with all of you. Let's get to others next stock, which is Asian Paints. Now, two stocks which we have taken, ICICI Bank and Tata Steel. Tata Steel is already bullish on the charts. ICICI Bank is showing bullish reversal, whereas Asian Paints is a stock which is going down. Now, a lot of people ask me that why are you suggesting a buy on a stock which is going down? Now, if you know Asian Paints is a stock which has been giving compounding returns over last 15 years almost. And big dips in stock like Asian Paints are always a buy opportunity. Of course, we are not doing whole buying at this particular level. We will be doing buying at different levels. But this is the level definitely where you should start accumulating. यहाँ पर आप बाइंग स्टार्ट करो. अगर नीचे जाता है तो हम फिर से और एडिशनल बाइंग कर सकते हैं. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल अराउंड 2750 इज डेफिनेटली अ बाय जोन. और अगर ये और नीचे आता है यहाँ पे अराउंड 2500, तो वहाँ पे भी हम लोग बाइंग कर सकते हैं विद स्टॉप लॉस ऑफ अराउंड 2400. लगता नहीं है ये स्टॉक 2500 के नीचे जाएगा. 2500 to 2750 is definitely a good buying zone for this stock. अगर लॉन्ग टर्म इसका ट्रैजेक्टरी देखते हैं, तो अगर हम इस जोन में अगर इसको बाइंग करते हैं 2500 to 2700, you can easily expect a return of 30 to 40% in a matter of 6 months to 1 year. एशियन पेंट्स का टिपिकल पैटर्न रहा है कि ये आफ्टर दिवाली नॉर्मली टिप देता है. इट्स मेजरली अ पेंट स्टॉक. तो दिवाली के पीरियड में इसका डिमांड वगैरह बहुत अच्छा रहता है. सो टिपिकली it rises in November and December, and after that it gives a fall. So that same pattern is continuing, and again this quarter it might remain under pressure, but towards February, March it will start getting bullish again, and towards September, October you will be able to realize the profits. So that's about Asian Paint. Any query here? There is a question that is the competition picking up for Asian Paints? There is only 2-3 companies which are in competition to Asian Paints, like Berger Paints and Nerolife. These are the only 2 paint companies. But the kind of product range that Asian Paints has and the distribution network that they have, they are quite very formidable force in the market. Also, they have got into new segments like home decor and sanitary wear products, etc., which are again luxury driven products, and especially real estate is doing very good. and expected to do good for another 1 year or so. So this stock will continue to do good. It is just that one quarter result is bad. That's the reason we are getting an opportunity to buy it at a lower level. Okay, again I will share the all the buy levels, profit taking levels, and stop loss levels. I already shared in rZeuus Alpha. For those who are not in rZeuus Alpha, you can refer to my Twitter handle. I will be sharing the details over there. Okay, let's move on. So that's the content that I wanted to share. There are some general questions. One member asked how to spot a reversal using open interest in futures and options. Okay. Now, a simple answer to this question is you can't really spot a reversal using the data. Okay. Now, this is the app Quantsap. You can use this website for doing various kind of data analysis. Here you can see that in Quantsap, there is a future built-up tab. Let's refresh it. It will show you what is the current status. I mean, whether Nifty is, you should take a long position in Nifty, whether you should take a short position in Nifty or Bank Nifty, but it cannot give you, the data cannot tell you what is going to happen after 5 minutes or 15 minutes. ये आपको अभी का आपको टेम्परेचर दिखाएगा कि भाई अभी टेम्परेचर इतना है, इसके बेसिस के ऊपर आप ये डिसाइड कर सकते हो कि ठीक है अभी तो टेम्परेचर गर्म है या कोल्ड है, बट इट कैनॉट टेल यू दैट आफ्टर 15 मिनट्स और आफ्टर हाफ एन आवर वेदर इट विल रिमेन द सेम और नॉट. ये सब डेटा जो है ये लैगिंग डेटा है. लैगिंग डेटा का मतलब ये है कि पास्ट में क्या हुआ है, पिछले 15 मिनट में क्या हुआ है, पिछले एक दिन में क्या हुआ है, उसका आपको यहाँ पे रिफ्लेक्शन मिलता है. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू कैन सी हियर इट इज शोइंग लॉन्ग अनवाइंडिंग इन निफ्टी. लॉन्ग अनवाइंडिंग का मतलब है कि लोग लॉन्ग्स क्लोज कर रहे हैं. इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि लोग शॉर्ट पोजीशन ले रहे हैं, बट लोग लॉन्ग्स क्लोज कर रहे हैं. ओके, सो इट्स अ वेरी ट्रिकी सिचुएशन और टिपिकली अ लो ट्रेड जोन. यहाँ पे बैंक निफ्टी में दिखा रहा है शॉर्ट कवरिंग. शॉर्ट कवरिंग का मतलब ये होता है कि लोग शॉर्ट क्लोज कर रहे हैं. जो इसमें रैली दिख रहा है वो इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ द शॉर्ट्स गेटिंग क्लोज. शॉर्ट्स क्लोज हो रहे हैं, इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि वो ऊपर जा रहा है. सो दैट इज व्हाट द डेटा इज शोइंग. तो डेटा आपको करंट स्टेटस दिखा रहा है, बट इट कैनॉट टेल यू और यू कैनॉट रियली मेक अ जजमेंट कि भाई आगे क्या होगा. बट या इतना आपको समझना चाहिए कि ये डेटा अगर दिखा रहा है कि यहाँ पे लॉन्ग अनवाइंडिंग हो रहा है, तो यहाँ पे लॉन्ग नहीं लेना है, शॉर्ट भी नहीं लेना है, आपको वेट एंड वॉच करना है. वेरएज यहाँ पे शॉर्ट कवरिंग दिखा रहा है, तो डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे आपको शॉर्ट पोजीशन नहीं लेना है. अगर आप शॉर्ट कवरिंग सिनेरियो में शॉर्ट लोगे तो डेफिनेटली आपको लॉस होगा. इसलिए हमने हमारे ग्रुप में बैंक निफ्टी के लॉन्ग पोजीशंस दिए हैं. यहाँ पे लॉन्ग अनवाइंडिंग हो रहा है, नहीं लॉन्ग्स क्लोज हो रहे हैं, इसलिए हमने बोला कि भाई आप बैंक निफ्टी की जो भी लॉन्ग पोजीशन है उसमें आप एग्जिट कर लो, सो दैट यू कैन रिमेन सेफ. तो इसके अगेंस्ट नहीं जाना है हमको, डेटा के अगेंस्ट कभी नहीं जाना है. बट आपको इससे ये नहीं पता चला कि चलेगा कि भाई आगे क्या होने वाला है. अभी क्या हो रहा है ये आपको दिखेगा यहाँ पे. Which link is this? It will help in scalping. Yeah, the link you can see, right? It's Quantsap. The URL is very much visible on the screen. web.quantsap.com. This is a very good data analysis tool. इसमें बहुत सारा डेटा आपको मिलेगा. फ्री वर्जन भी है, पेड वर्जन भी है. व्हाट आई एम शोइंग यू राइट नाउ इज अ फ्री वर्जन. ये फ्री वर्जन में आपको काफी सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन मिल जाएगी, प्रोवाइडेड यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड इट प्रॉपरली. इनके काफी सारे एजुकेशन वेबिनार्स वगैरह भी है, यू कैन यूज देम. ओके, any questions on this again or its point is clear? चलिए, so then there is another question about stocks. किसी ने पूछा है कि पेटीएम, नाइका, इन स्टॉक्स का क्या करना चाहिए. देखिए, पेटीएम जो स्टॉक है इसका हम लोग चार्ट देखते हैं. Let's take a look at PTM chart. तो इसका भी बॉटम फॉर्मेशन हो रहा है। ओके, तो करंटली इसका जो लेवल चल रहा है अराउंड 550 चल रहा है। इट कैन गो अप टू 420, क्वाइट पॉसिबल इट कैन गो इन द रेंज ऑफ 420, but I will suggest that you can buy at the current level also, and if it goes down to 420 you can buy more at 420, and of course with the stop loss of let's say 360 or 370. But looking at the charts and looking at the overall business model, this will give a good rally. ये जो pattern है, this is a bullish pattern. Okay, this is a descending wedge. Descending wedge जो है ये bullish pattern होता है। अभी यहाँ से ये towards 420 430 जा सकता है। अगर नहीं गया और यहाँ से डायरेक्ट ब्रेकआउट दे दिया, इफ इट क्रॉसेस 600 तो फिर उसके ऊपर बहुत बड़ा रैली आएगा। इट विल गो टुवर्ड्स 900 और 1200 ऑल्सो, तो बाय कर सकते हैं। इट्स इन द रेंज ऑफ बाइंग। Then let us do, somebody asked about Nykaa or FSN. Do I have a chart for it? Let me check. FSN की काफी बुरी हालत है। I think we should wait for the fall to stop. ये और नीचे जा सकता है, कितने नीचे जाएगा गॉड नोज, बट मे बी वन से रिवर्सल देता है, once it paints maybe one green weekly candle, we can think of getting into it again. बेसिकली इसका ओवर वैल्यूएशन हुआ है। जो भी ई कॉमर्स कंपनीज है या न्यू टेक कंपनीज है, इनमें ओवर वैल्यूएशन इज ऑलवेज एन इशू। जैसे पेटीएम आपका 2000 से 500 के ऊपर है या 400 के पास भी जा सकता है। सेम थिंग हैज हैपेंड ओवर हियर। तो इसका रिवर्सल होने के बाद में वी कैन एंटर। It's from the business model point of view, it's a good brand or a good counter to own. But yes, we need to wait for reversal. So that's about Paytm and Nykaa. Somebody is asking a question: what is the allocation strategy for small cap, mid cap, etc.? देखिए, ये तो अभी आपके रिस्क प्रोफाइल के ऊपर है। ओके, वेदर यू वांट टू टेक लो रिस्क, हाई रिस्क और जीरो रिस्क। अगर आपको हाई रिस्क चाहिए तो आप स्मॉल कैप में ज़्यादा एक्सपोजर ले सकते हो। अगर आपको मीडियम रिस्क चाहिए तो आप मिड कैप में एक्सपोजर ले सकते हो। एंड इफ यू वांट वेरी लेस रिस्क देन स्टिक टू द ब्लू चिप स्टॉक्स। अगर आप ब्लू चिप स्टॉक्स, जैसे कि मैं नॉर्मली फोकस करता हूँ, एशियन पेंट्स है, आईसीआईसीआई बैंक है, फिर अगर आप ब्लू चिप स्टॉक्स में भी काम करते हो, स्टिल यू कैन कंफर्टेबली एक्सपेक्ट अ रिटर्न ऑफ 30 to 40% एनुअली। And 30 to 40% annual return with less risk is definitely very good return. तो ज़्यादा ज़रूरत नहीं है आपको रिस्की स्टॉक्स में जाने की। ओके, so that's it from my side. I covered the points that I wanted to cover. We discussed about Nifty and Bank Nifty levels. We discussed what is going on in the global market. I gave you the levels for the stocks. Some questions also we addressed. Right. So, are there any more questions, or we can stop here? So those of you who don't have, you please note down my coordinates. You can reach out to me on the number. Please follow me on the Twitter handle. I keep on giving the market updates on Twitter. YouTube channel is there, rZeuus for profit. इसको follow कीजिए, subscribe कीजिए. So that's it.